Let's make an executive summary of warrant officer ranks and titles for all branches of the U.S. military. Warrant officers are technical experts in their field. There are currently 67 types of warrant officers in the U.S. military. Examples include Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewmen or SWCC warrant officers, Ordnance Corps warrant officers, Special Forces warrant officers, and Aviation warrant officers. In the pay and rank scale, warrant officers operate in that ambiguous space between senior NCOs and commissioned officers. Warrant officers are a great source of continuity. Unlike NCOs and commissioned officers, who usually change jobs very frequently, warrant officers can maintain the same job or remain in the same unit for years. Warrant officer ranks are designated as W for warrant and are numbered 1 through 5, with 1 being the newest officer and 5 being the most senior officer. In some fields, you can join the military directly as a W-1. An example of this would be Army aviation warrant officers who go from high school to flight school and are W-1s flying helicopters. Some fields do not allow you to become a warrant officer until you have served as an E6 or an E7 in the same field. For example, to become a Special Forces warrant officer, you must be at least an E6 and have served in Special Forces on an Operational Detachment Alpha or ODA for at least 3 years. Address warrant officers by their title, or by Mr., Mrs., or Miss, as in Mr. Kennedy or Mrs. Smith. In some communities, like Army Special Forces, warrant officers like to be called Chief, but in other communities they hate it, so do your research before you put your foot in your mouth. The Air Force does not have warrant officer ranks anymore. The last active duty warrant officer retired in 1980. Let's get started. A W-1 in the Army, Marine Corps, and Navy is called warrant officer. The Navy stopped using W-1 for many years, but will start using the rank of W-1 for Cyber Warrant Officer beginning 2019. The rank insignia is silver in the Army and gold in the Navy and Marine Corps. Rank abbreviations are in the parentheses. W-2s are called Chief Warrant Officer in all 3 branches. Rank insignias are silver in the Army but gold in the Navy and Marines. W-3s are called Chief Warrant Officer. All rank insignias are silver. W-4s are called Chief Warrant Officer. All insignias are silver. W-5s are called Chief Warrant Officer. The rank insignia is a silver bar with a long vertical line. Okay, there you have it, an executive summary of the warrant officer ranks and titles for all branches of the military. The first warrant officer I served with was a female W-2 Black Hawk pilot in a medevac battalion in Korea. She was the most respected pilot in the unit. 10 years later, I remember complaining to the Special Forces Group warrant officer about how miserable I was to have left my scuba team after 2.5 years. He told me that it was normal and that he was also sad when he finally left his ODA and moved up to the headquarters. I asked him how much team time he had. He said, quote, 18 years, but only 10 of it was as the detachment commander. Warrant officers truly are technical experts who give needed continuity to special career fields within the armed forces. What a great way to serve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to forward to a friend who also needs to know this. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?